First off, I think the women's voice is already starting to get heard. This Friday, and all of you should go and go into Tepper Women in Business. They have these meetings multiple times a year, probably multiple times a month. We need to all start going. It's not necessarily just women going, it's every guy. You can be diversity, bring people from different schools, different projects. We need to work together to let everyone feel like they're a part of it. And the biggest thing is, let everyone know that we care. Work with them. Work in these projects. Maybe not your background or what you want to do, but help them with their project. Help women go into different things. Do the diversity weekends. Do the women's weekends. Just putting your time in there will do enough for the community.
All right, so when it comes to women's voices at Tepper, this cannot be more important as a topic than ever before. First, Tepper Women in Business does a tremendous job, but that voice needs to be louder in the way we go outside and publish thought leaderships and how to break that glass ceiling. There's a lot of people that think they know it, but they really don't, and we need to take the lead on that. Next, once we build awareness, we need to bring the desire to change. I expect TWIB, along with GBA, to work together to bring in that awareness by bringing in our community. Us men, as Joe just mentioned, need to participate in these events, and we need to have a conversation with the rest of the community, like we just answered in the prior question, in terms of the initiatives that we at Tepper are leading to bring about the change that we need to bring here.
One of the things that I didn't get to say during my speech the other day was that I will be an advocate for you doggedly and honestly, no matter your belief, even if I don't agree with it, except if that belief conflicts with the ideals that we hold dear here at Tepper, unless your idea is in conflict with one of the groups that's underrepresented at Tepper. That's the kind of leader that I intend to be. I'm already a member of TWIB. I was at a diversity talk at one of our coffee talks in TWIB. They happen every Friday, actually. You should go. They're at 2 o'clock. And we talked about what we can do to expand diversity, not just among people of color or other minority groups, but in the 25% of women that are at Tepper, they're definitely a minority group. I'm here for you to listen and to advocate for you. Thank you.
So I think it starts off with the Tepper Women in Business Club. I definitely think that outreach is very important that way. I definitely think that collaboration between different groups, getting involved, going to each other's events, I think that's also a great way to do it. Also, if we look at our speaker series, if we have more women who speak actually at these events and are participating in everything, I think that also is a great way. And then if you, I've had a chance to talk to different people and everything, and just the fact that different people want to have, I would say that their opinions heard and just have a platform or forum to really get particular concerns voiced out to everyone. Having a forum or a particular platform to talk about these issues and talk about how things can be improved, I think is most important. And having different people in the community speak about it is also, would mean a great deal. For example, I think our newest CFO of CMU is a woman, and a very bright one at that. And having her speak, on different things affecting, women in general in business would definitely help.
So I got formally asked to be a man-ambassador this weekend, like down on one knee, man-ambassador with someone in here in this room right now. And I think that's very important. I think to support and empower minority voices and people whose voices can't be heard. And for example, there's a TWIB event tomorrow to talk about women's leadership roles in business and how men can support that as well. There's also a TWIB branding event, which I'm sure all of us could use. So just showing up, I think, is half the battle. So within our community, making sure they feel supported and heard. So thank you.
Hello. I think it's this question kind of starts with being honest. And if I'm being honest, over the past 2 to 3 months, just working in a lot of small groups, probably I have talked over women more often than over men. And just kind of zoning in on that and individually kind of focusing on that and bringing that to the table as a discussion point is what kind of drives this. So I would say, what concretely would you do is just challenge everyone to be kind of a leader individually and be aware of that and kind of promote an environment where you can say you make mistakes like this.